Hi, I'm Cara Joubert, and in this podcast we'll be looking into artificial intelligence. You might have heard about Hollywood's writers' strikes, or the use of AI to recreate Studio Ghibli-themed images. You might have seen The Terminator, or dozens of other apocalypse-themed films centered around the apparent evil that is artificial intelligence. But with all of this noise, it's difficult to understand what AI really is, what it means for us and our careers. Is this the next industrial revolution? Will your job really be taken over by a robot? And what does this mean for filmmaking and the creative industries? So stay here to learn more. The Oxford Dictionary defines AI as the theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks normally requiring human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision-making, and translation between languages. For the sake of this explainer, you could think of these languages being divided into two groups: programming languages that learn and programming languages that don't. AI programming languages learn, while others will not. AI can develop and evolve, but this is dependent on the data that it's given. This is a big problem for copyright laws. Although images produced by AI are not copyrighted, the way in which AI learned to create these images is. As human creators might not have given AI permission to learn from their work. The controversy surrounding AI and the creative industries has largely been fueled by this, as well as fears of AI taking over people's jobs. Many companies are incorporating AI roles into their business, with things like AI-assisted journalism already being rolled out. Some calls AI a useful tool, but not everybody is happy with the idea of it becoming a part of the office. I went to the Agora in La Trobe and asked people on their thoughts on AI. Okie dokie, so if you don't mind to start with your name and what it is that you do.
My name is Riley. I do not study. I am a dog groomer.
What are your thoughts on AI?
I think it's beneficial to a degree. Using AI in terms of benefiting some science, generally in terms of when it comes to a more creative industry like my own, I find AI terrifying.
So, if you don't mind starting with your name and what it is that you're studying.
My name is Ethan and I'm studying Media and Communications, Bachelor's. In terms of AI taking over journalism, it is possible. You can get really good at searching for information and just writing it down depending on what's happened that day. 90% of journalism is really just going out there. So in terms of being scared of it taking over that position would not be as bad because it's a lot of getting out there and asking people on the street. AI is interesting. AI can be good for like very minimalist tasks. But other than that, AI gets to a point where it's less a like tool to help you get better at things, and people are now just abusing it to make things for them.
According to a 2017 research paper called Robot Proof: Higher Education in the Age of Artificial Intelligence, people are more afraid of AI taking over their jobs than death itself. James Hudson is an AI researcher based in Ohio. He gives his reasons as to why distrust towards AI is so rampant.
There is a deeply internalized anxiety and existential crisis about what's happening with technology. And you see this with filmmakers. Some people love it, some people hate it. And so we're just like, why does this person love it? Right? So we found that those that make their identity small are the ones that are going to transition easily. That being, if your whole identity is your job, you're in trouble.
As it develops, AI might be used more in the creative industries, but organizations like Vic Screen have published guidelines that protect people's jobs within the industry. So, with all of that in mind, what are your thoughts?